All right, settle down. Today is Session 3 of Cosmic Significance 2012. Transmitting class notes in 3, 2...
I was kidnapped, put in a coma, and erased from time.
She and her brother are now captives on Mars. We must find a way to assist them.
So the Astrati are what? Just rich space cowboys?
Here's a schematic for how to reset Roger 10-4.
Programmed to serve you in every way.
When these bloodlines consummate on December 21st, 2012, humanity will be symbolically unified.
I don't want to be coronated, especially wearing nothing but photons.
We head right into the time stream to Mars City. Spring equinox. Dante is to be reluctantly crowned Emperor of the Solar System. But look up in orbit. The savage Hopi chief Napea Raintree readies her genetically engineered warriors in Kachina battlesuits as they stand atop a fleet of spider ships, ready to catapult meteors into the living green membranes that cover the cities on Mars. Let's listen to Napea's single burning thought.
Vengeance. The ancestors will know we have not forgotten what the Americans did to our brothers on Earth. Smallpox blankets, empty treaties, scalping, rape, coin purses made of testicles, no more. Bowie, summon the spirits. Today we make war.
Nampea, my sister, please reconsider. It is wrong to kill the Star Warts with our meteor bombs.
That last one hit a cow square in the noggin.
And now you wish to murder humans too.
Bowie Green Sky, my brother. We carry the blood of Chief Kikmongwe, enhanced by the overlords before he was killed by Astrati cowboys in the very city below us. For millennia they hunt us and take our land. Today we answer in blood. If 1 human or 7 billion must die, this is the price.
Poor cow didn't see it coming. Black and white fur spattered over the green astroperi with cheesy red chunks of bovine brain.
Oh, not the livestock.
Enough, Ochin. Bowie, how many of your beautiful pastures have they taken? You yourself sprouted the Star Warts on Neptune's moon.
And on Uranus.
They took them both from us. Just as the grasses flowered and the rainwater became lakes.
We are Hopi. Our very name means peace, and war is death. Ochin, you are wise. What say you?
The end of the great picture is upon us, when the cowboys seek their own unification. They covet all that is ours, and they will take what they can.
So, revenge! Bowie, target the throne room. Let us kill their new king.
This is Sal Sonic at the Barsoon Ballroom in the beautiful Twin Cities of Helium with everyone you believe in. All the characters have assembled for the fabulous coronation of His Imperial Majesty, Dante Del Fuego Day.
That's right, Sal. From our view, we see Gypto Queen Ison in the front row, along with royals from Io, Ixion, Orcus, and Sedna. But of course, no Hopi, nudge nudge, wink wink. And the Scurriers are mysteriously absent today too. Know what I mean?
Pope Benedictus will perform the official crowning act. Oh yes, we know you are listening. We are in your mind. Now look, here's General Kennedy.
People of Mars and Piranha of the Press, today we take our penultimate step toward unification. It is my honor to welcome Mayor Walt Dizzy as his jar joins us on the platform for the coronation.
My fellow Americans, we chose to welcome the light of all days and those other things on the winter solstice of this year. Where is that royal brat anyway?
Veronica's bringing him. Stall them.
As you know, Dante was not about to be crowned that day. Instead, he was in a hoverpod, speeding away from Mars City, explaining other plans to his fishy friend Lisa and Veronica, his robot girlfriend.
All right, this is it, girls. Here's the lab where they have Marvy. Wait here for Tanake. And Veronica,
No matter what happens, you know who I love.
What did he mean by that, honey?
My circuits have divergent imperatives. I cannot compute. Is that man looking for a sauna?
Who? Oh, Tanaka. Do you wear that thing everywhere?
Not important. Let us go inside and rescue the girl. Nom, nom, nom.
Veronica, Liza, who is this man with you? Why that robe? You're a scurrier.
Not important to hide. I'm here for Marvy.
I really must forbid you waking. Ugh.
Tanaka, what did you do to him?
A psychic pinch. He won't be out for long. Look, she's in there. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, Tink! What have they done to you? Help me get all these wires and shackles off of her.
Han, is that you? Stop that. My hands are dirty.
Come on, Marvelous. Wake up. Why is she saying her hands are dirty?
Uh-oh. She's in another movie. Hurry, before her mind beams bleed into reality.
I like nice men.
Oh, I know this one. I'm nice men.
No, you're not. You're a scoundrel. I'd rather kiss a woman.
I can arrange that. You could use a good kiss.
Oh, for fish's sake, kiss her. Nom, nom, nom.
Liza? Liza? Oh, you look a little green. What happened to my hair?
I know, lovey. I'll fix it. Now, come on. We're going to go with our new friend. Wait, where are we going, Tanaka?
Oh, hold on. I must make a call.
Why is he taking off his shoe?
At last, the moment for Dante's coronation had come, and Napeia ordered the Hopi fleet to attack! The first Hopi meteor punched right through the starwort, and unfortunately, right through Queen Icen. The Strata elite scrambled for their lives as the atmosphere of Mars City escaped from the dying starwort. By then, Dante's hoverpod was tearing a path well towards saucer pan B.
If I make it to the space base, I'll be home free.
Dante didn't know that Napeia had seen him escape and was about to plunge through the thin Martian atmosphere, rocketing the controls of her Kachina battlesuit as she dive-bombed right for the hoverpod.
Look, fools! You have missed him. He runs, but I will not miss. I jump!
A perfect landing! Just as Dante arrives at the spaceport, he pops the hatch and runs up the ramp of the nearest saucer. He's inside the control room, but Napeia follows him.
Hello, Earth Boy. Where do you think you're going?
Well, you said it. Earth.
I'd like to see you try. No dirtling has ever tamed a mule worm. Only a Strati can.
I just need to imagine the cool blue-green oceans of Earth. Smell the salty air. Visualize Earth from orbit. Focus. Focus. Yes! Earth, here I come. Home sweet home.
Oh, it's an omen. Oh, what a fool I am.
Why do you say that?
My skin burns with the blood of 1,000 earthly tribes. Maya, Tlingit, Tokobaga. The Uberlords created the Hopi Astrati with a sacred duty to spread life across System Sol. Yes, we can withstand space. Yes, we live 1,000 years, but for this we pay a high price. Hopi may not return to Earth. When this ship passes through the radiation belts, I will die.
No! I'll turn the mules back.
Once set in motion, there is no turning them. They are like the Uberlords. I, Nampea Raintree, firstborn of Kikmongwi, was to have revenge against the Euro-American cowboys. I was to see the pyramids of pleasure on Saturn come crumbling down, but now I have 5 hours. There is only one thing I can do.
I'm sorry. I didn't think the Uberlords were even real. Why are you taking off your spacesuit? And your jumpsuit? And your... Oh my!
Come here, Earth Boy.
Oh my, what are you... Oh, Veronica! Nampeia! Your skin is dissolving! Sizzling and popping! Everything is just gone! What have I done? Hey, what's this stuck to my chest? Nampeia's medicine bag? It won't come off!
Well, class, would anyone like to guess why Nampeia unified with Dante just then?
Well, Don, she knew she was gonna die, so she better hurry up and live. If you don't kiss when you can, you may never be kissed.
You would know about that. What are you doing in our class now, Marvy?
Class, I'm here to tell you how Daniken...
Oh, must we?
How Don Daniken discovered Atlantis.
Okay. Let's go then to the mountains of Alto Parigio, Colombia. It's March 29th, 2012. The summer sun is burning right through the jungle foliage. Sweat runs down my back like the river rushing below us. But there's no way I can slow down. My voluptuous Brazilian research assistant and the guide Mamba has located the temple trail on the jagged lip of this cliff.
Doctor, look!
Under those vines, it's a doorway. Mamba, this is my Rosetta Stone of Seti, proof that aliens visited the past.
Good. Let us hope that we are alone this time.
If I don't really prove something this time, future expeditions are doomed. I can just hear Smythe's sarcastic voice now.
I told you so.
Perhaps he is green of envy. Your theories get much attention and funding for Hale anthropology. As head of the history department, that must annoy him something.
Somewhat. Annoy him somewhat.
Doctor, it's open.
That passage should be knee-deep in dust.
But it looks like it was cleaned this morning.
We don't need the flashlight. Through this door.
Oh, we are in the bottom of a perfect sphere. The walls, they are jade.
Watch out, Mamba. The door is closing.
We're trapped.
There's an opening at the top.
There is no way out. What's that?
Mamba, watch out. There's a boulder rolling around up there.
Bon Deus, Doctor. It is as big as we are. Oh no, there is another coming in.
Mamba, are you there? Where's that light coming from? So bright. I can't see. Mamba! Why, the light's shifting into something solid. Mamba, I can't believe you aren't here. You have the camera.
Soul System Data Core. Chalk Station Interface. Generating holomap. Portal arc activated. Select destination.
Why, it's the solar system. Those pinpoints of light. Jupiter, Venus, Mars, there's hundreds. This is it. And this glowing archway full of smoke. I wonder where it goes. Computer, who built this facility and why?
Actualizing 3D holoscreen. Aroma sensory inputs. And seating. Setting algorithms.
Wow, a chair right up out of the floor. Can I have a soda and some popcorn too?
Of course. Now sit back and enjoy as we explore the war between the Reptoid pharaohs of ancient Egypt and islands of Atlantis. Here is an aerial view of the concentric city walls.
This was better than TV, better than candy, better even than sex. I could see Atlantis from above the clouds.
Dr. von Icken, again we see there is nothing you can possess that I cannot take away. You chose the wrong friends.
Smith, with the way, it's you? After all these years, what have you done with Mamba?
Mamba served her purpose, and now you have led me to yet another artifact so I may neutralize it. But not before we make use of its unique properties. Step through the arch.
No, I won't. Hey, don't point that at me!
The arch!
Now, let's all astral project to this backwater canal in Venice, Italy, where Dr. Smythe reports to the Pope, a bionic dolphin, and the Secretary of Defense, who are all possessed by the reptoids Pindar, Maldek, and that nasty Ujet, disrespectively.
Report, vile minion! I am your Pope and God!
Oh, most slithery one. As promised, Procedure 39A pushed the dirtling archaeologist back in time. He will trouble us no more. However, Your Holiness, the light of all days has escaped.
Maldek, stop that infernal flapping! You are getting my crozier, wretch!
So unfair, Brother Pindar. Why do I always have to be the dolphin?
Silence! I, His Holiness, have spoken. You are to communicate our plans for the final destruction to Leviathan deep in the ocean.
But,
Secretary of Defense Bumsfeld, report.
I have embodied the Secretary long enough to goad the unified nations military into invading Sistania. It won't be long before total war erupts.
Your Ukiness, Dante Day has proven more wily than I anticipated. He was a worthy pupil. He may prove to be a worthy adversary. If he's trained by the Scurriers...
Now we have ruled System Sol for 10,000 years. This daylight will not interrupt our plans for complete domination. Now how do you intend to capture this troublesome, dirtling prodigy?
Cruise equestrian agents are scouring System Sol to find him. Our quarry can't have gotten far, and the cruise equestrians are master trackers. Their specialty is... scouring System Sol to find troublesome dirtling prodigies.
Go!
Look, y'all. See how the reptoids shimmer at the edge of this dimension? Ujet actually occupies the same space as the Secretary of Defense, controlling her mind. And look at those glowing red eyes. Now, no gawking. I know they're fugly. It feels creepy, too. See, reach in and... Oh, wait, class. I'm actually receiving a call in my mind. Let me patch it in. Hello?
Marvy, honey, is that you?
Hi, Mama. Kinda busy.
Oh, where are you? Why, would you look at that? You're the substitute teacher in the astral classroom. Von Icke must be lost in Atlantis again.
Everybody, this is my mom, Gloria S. Day. She was just leaving.
Nonsense, Marvy. Now, class, I just want to remind the boys, and you know who you are, to be courteous whilst poking about in other people's heads. Don't make these girls have to pull the blinds on your peeping mind's eye.
Mama!
Oh, it's your father, Caesar. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, well, come on, y'all. Let's get back to Dante. He is in a flying saucer about to make his perfect landing in the dark green hills of Lalibela, Ethiopia.
Pyramids in the forest? And a three-headed Rasta? Who are you?
We are three knights of Jah.
I.
And I must get you inside.
What is this place? Oh, is that the Ark?
Ja, man, of the Covenant.
And I.
And I use it to talk to the man in the sky.
You mean God?
No, Daniken.
Hello.
The boy is here. And hey man, here's a pabu.
I see. Then he cannot return to Earth after all.
Hey, now wait a minute. I just got back here.
Send him to Venus. I will contact the Hopi. Nom nom nom.
At Gaudia, man.
It's fun for a girl or a boy. Oh, gosh, class. Where was I? Oh, yes. While Dante went to Earth, I was also escaping Mars. Tanake and Liza rescued me away on a scurrier saucer ship. I kept drifting back into my dreams. I was hiding in a blind, hunting oryx, and Ujet was hunting for me.
Where are you, you little witch? Come hither, Slither. A billion coppertops I shall ride to find you. Yes, come hither, Slither.
I'm scared Ujet will find me.
It's okay, my Flutterby. It's me, Liza. Wake up, my love. We're on Venus.
I was dreaming again. Are we there yet?
Tanaka had to leave, babe, to get Dante on Earth. But look out the window here. Check out Venus.
Oh, turquoise oceans, blue skies, and green islands. It's like the South Pacific with Greek temples. And is that jasmine I smell?
Welcome to Schengen. You are safe in the abode of the immortal gods of Bhutan. May you find joy at Gaudia.
At Gaudia? I heard that when I was a little girl.
There are many old and new lessons if you are to own your mind and outshine the demons that would possess you. In the morning we will meditate together, and we shall seek joy at Gaudia.
The monks taught me to focus on joy and to keep that brightness inside with happiness partitions, shielding myself from Ujet. Well, joy even helps me grow my hair faster. Liza cut it short to blend in, and we were snorkeling in the crystal blue corals of Venus when Dante arrived.
Liza! Marvy! I'm here!
Come on in. The water is simply delicious.
Liza! Can you really breathe underwater?
Never mind that. What about you? Are you all right?
The Hopi medicine bag won't hurt me, so long as I stay away from Earth. Or so they tell me. They also told me my family is alive, and Marvy's my sister.
Twin sister.
I should thank you for saving my life, Danny. Remember me, Maui?
Maui? You're my sister? I remember! Oh, Maui!
Hugs! Hugs at sea!
But where's Veronica? Did she... Wait, is that a periscope coming this way?
Submariner V, at your service, my love.
Oh, Veronica,
Shut up and kiss me!
Dear Journal, I'm on Venus with my long-lost sister and Veronica here at Schengen Monastery, where I'm supposed to learn about meditation. Beats sitting around doing nothing, I guess. I don't know how this is going to help me get Nampea's medicine bag off my chest. It's still growing. The monks call it a papu, and they keep telling me to just breathe deeply and be happy. A Hopi specialist is on his way. I hope he hurries, Journal. Veronica, do we get Sonic Circus Channel here?
Let's see, darling. I think so.
Welcome back to the Tom Toe Psychic Putt-Putt course on lovely Venus. Sal is on the green where the PPA tournament's top two golfers, Stormy and Marvy, are teed off.
That's teed up, Sam. Or maybe teed in, since their psyches actually enter the ball before it rolls through the obstacles.
The earlier holes have been challenging. We just saw both players zip through the windmill of anxieties, but this is where it gets really tricky. Morning traffic. Let's be quiet. Stormy has stepped up to the tee.
Into the ball. And faster! Hey! Get out of the way, dirtling prick! Ah!
Oh, look at that. The more she yells, the slower traffic goes.
Move it, you imbecile! Oh, Tsoukalos with it! I quit!
Look at that. Stormy has just exited the ball, picked it up, and placed it in the hole. How will the judges score that?
Now let's watch Marvy. Surely she can make par.
Into the ball I go and whee! Highway 4. All these poor people. Oh well, I'll just take a deep breath. Now it's slower still? Well, if it stops completely, I will just have to have a chocolate. Slow down, traffic, slow down. Oh, here we go.
Look at that, Sam. Another hole-in-one for Marvy.
When we come back, our players face the trebuchet of death. When the bottom drops out, will they look down in terror or laugh and enjoy the ride?
We'll find out right after these words from Endora's Mortal Background Checks.
Hello? I am Urchin Flower Petal of the clan Kikimongwi, and you are carrying Nampea's child in your papu. You must come with me to the Hopi moon Callisto orbiting Jupiter if you and the baby are to survive.
Her what? What? A baby?
Oh my god!
We must hurry. The cruise equestrians have been dispatched to extinguish the light. None of us are safe here.
Jupiter? How do we get there?
No problem. I knew we would need a way to get around, so I had Roger repurposed into a saucer.
My valet droid is a flying saucer now?
Mm-hmm.
Where is he?
Dude, right here all the time. Invisible, dude. I'm like bigger on the inside and can hang 10 through space-time. Dude, I'm a TARDIS saucer with an awesome hollow masker. Look, I'm a police box. Chia, now I'm a fire hydrant. Wicked, now I'm a litter box.
Roger, can you really take us to Callisto?
There's no time. Look, down there at the gate. The cruise equestrians are here already. They blew up the 1,000-foot Buddha. Oh no! Flying robot horses are coming up the hill this way. Oh, get into Roger, everybody! Hurry! They're at the door. I can hold them off. I can spread out into a plastiflesh shield and hold the door closed while you get away. Go! Go, Dante!
Veronica! No! No!
You know who I love!
Well, class, we all escaped, but poor Veronica was shattered into a billion plastiflesh pieces. Oh, would you look at the clock? You will have to wait until next time to find out what happens. Hopefully, Dr. Von Icke will be here, if he ever finds a way back from Atlantis, at Gaudia!
Cosmic Significance 2012 is written and directed by Dewey, Davis-Thompson, and Elizabeth Brackman, and is a production of Soundstage Radio Theater and Pirates and Angels Productions. Full credits and web extras online at CosmicSignificance.com.